Hey Mo, we need to get an intro down for this channel, you know.
Yeah, but what are you thinking, Lee?
Why don't I rap over the top of it?
Don't be ridiculous. You sound like a northern M&M.
Look, listen to me. Yo, yo, yo. The Munch Brunch in the house, man.
Absolutely not.
Right, what you got in mind?
Let's just keep it simple.
I'm Lee.
I'm Aim.
We're the Munch.
Good morning and welcome back to another mukbang with Aim and Lee. We are the Munch Bunch UK and I think you can tell what's on the menu today.
Good morning and good evening, because if you're in the UK, you're watching this on the evening. That's
And in the words of Truman,
Truman who?
good morning, good evening, good morning, good afternoon and good night.
Oh, Truman Show.
Yeah.
I never liked that film, you know. I just didn't. There was two out back then, if you remember. There was that one. There was one with Matthew McConaughey called Ed TV.
Oh, yeah.
It was quite similar in storylines.
And that's what he says, doesn't he? And if I don't see ya, have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
I couldn't even tell you, because I think I watched some of it. Jim Carrey used to annoy the hell out of me back then. But I did like him in Dumb and Dumber.
These are breakfast muffins, that's why I said good morning. And on these consists of bacon, sausage, and poached eggs. And look at it.
Oh, it will just burst everywhere, the egg will. Yes, this is just like, these sausages that thick. If you watch our channel, at the end of the week, there'll be like a little vlog on there. Altogether, this breakfast has cost us less than £1.
Yes, and there is a reason for that. So these sausages are called the Hog Company.
Something like that. Or the
Jolly Hog.
Yeah,
that's
the
it.
one.
And basically, our shop was selling them cheaply on reduced, and we got £3.51 sausages for like 38p. So we thought we'd do.
And then the muffins are only at 18p. I wish all mukbangs were this cheap, less than £1. You can't go wrong with that.
Cold tea, nothing better.
Well, you did take forever. I can't help that. They can't. How can yours be colder? And mine has heat coming off it.
Mine is cold compared to. I'm like my dad. Me and my dad drink boiling water like it has to be.
Yeah, but then you need like an asbestos style tongue or whatever, so you don't burn it. Do you want a bit of salt?
No.
Okay then.
Here you go, this will be the test. Have a sip. See what you
hate
you
tea.
hate tea, but do you class that as what? Even warm? To me, that's cold.
It's not cold, Amy. It's like
It's
It
cold.
feels like it's been there for 5 minutes.
It's.
I think tea cools down quicker than. Do you find that, guys? Because I know you like coffee. Have a sip. The heat
You'll
wise.
have to put it down because this is a mammoth mug.
Yeah, I ain't got this for Christmas. Best thing I got for Christmas. It's lovely.
No, it's cold.
That's cold to you as
Yeah.
well. Flipping heck.
I could neck that.
I also find coffee stays hotter longer, I think. Right, I'm going to get stuck in here.
I'm presuming you're having a plate because I am not trying to get that from there to here. I've got several drinks up the go.
Look at the egg. Oh, there's the thumbnail. Let's get a quick thumbnail. Yeah. I don't know if I'll use that now, but I think it looked good with the egg.
Don't get it on your trousers.
Oh, flipping it. My eggs actually slipped off. Oh, no. And then I got a fork. Oh, well. Do you want some more brown sauce on? It's on the bottom of your muffin.
We'll see how it goes. So,
No, no.
I like the plate. I get the plate like right there.
Right. That is tasty if I do say so myself. I make good muffins. Well, not the actual muffin, but the rest of it. And them sausages.
Don't lie, you up baking at 5 every morning.
I don't know how they do it, you know. I watches the Radfords, the family from Morecambe. We have like 5,000 kids. And that bloke, because he has a pie shop and a pie factory.
I just put my phone on silent.
I don't know how he gets up and does all that baking, all that pie making at that time of the day. And with the orders they got coming in, like, right, we need 10,000 pies for Mrs. Baker down the road.
Well, they have
they
like
get it all
machines that kind of swift things up a bit.
It's hard work though. I mean, I've worked in production before. I'd struggle with that.
And I'll give him his due, it's only him and his daughter.
Well, they couldn't hire me because I'd eat all the pies.
You love pie, don't you?
I love certain pies. As long as it's got no onion in it. Meat and potato pie, yeah.
Now, I can honestly say, that's not something that bothers me.
Well,
Pies, I'm not very bothered. I do like it now and again. But like Lee's ordered it from the chip shop.
do you think you might like it today?
What, because I'm making my own?
Oh, well, if you end up doing that. If you don't, then we have a video. He's ready to go when you're ready.
What is he?
So what I told you tonight, it's the secret meal mission. Well, I don't tell you what it is till I bring it in.
Is everyone going to like it?
Yeah. Me and you like it. It was only for me and you. I'd find something else for you volunteer. There's only 2 there. We'll figure something out anyway. Let's discuss it off camera. But
I'm not eating anything dodgy though.
there's nothing dodgy. I
If
don't...
you bought in haggis
I
or veal pies...
Why do I
you can
waste
forget it.
money on stuff like that? Because I'll eat that.
What is it?
Meat, not meat, steak and peculiar ale pies, like deluxe ones from Lidl.
Kidney.
No, steak. I want to eat kidney, you dafty. But these sausages, anyway, they're rubbed in sage. You can taste, like they say, it's a bit like a stuffing flavour to it. It's really tasty. And the quality. I wouldn't have spent £3.15 on 6 sausages. They were reduced to like 30 odd p. But the quality you get when you do spend £3.15 on 6 sausages.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie, it's really decent.
It's a lot better than what we do sometimes.
We only have like Richmond and...
Yeah, or like sometimes in the past, like Smart Price Asda sausages, £1 for like 20, and you can taste the difference in this 6 here to them. But again, it is a lot of money for 6.
I like Lidl's healthy sausages. They're
Oh,
lovely.
their version of Heck sausages, yeah.
No, them big ones you buy.
Oh, right, yeah. Lidl do some good flavoured sausages. You like your tomato and onion ones, whatever it is, don't you? Is it tomato and onion?
They're so nice. There are an acquired taste, but I like specific kind of sausage. I don't like them Smart Price type ones. I like the healthy ones. They are slightly drier because there's not as much fat content in there, but I really enjoy them.
Yeah, pardon me, I remember when I was a kid and I ordered a Cumberland sausage at a pub. And I was couldn't understand why the hell my sausage was like in a round circle. It just seemed to go on forever. It's quite an acquired taste, Cumberland sausage.
Well, I told you a story, didn't I, the other day? So when I was younger, I've been to France loads, but when I was 13, the first time I went to Disney. And we stayed on site at this hotel in Disneyland called the Hotel Cheyenne. And one of the days we went off to like a cafe restaurant, sorry. I told you. And I was looking at them and I thought, I can't find anything I like here. So the only thing I really understood at the time was, oh, okay, I'll have sausage and mash. No, when it came out, it was like very peculiar looking sausage. And I ate it, and I was like, I can't eat this.
Was this French sausage?
Yeah, it was like herbs, garlic. No, I never liked anything like that back then. I love it now.
These days, she'd be in her element with that sort of food.
Beef bouillon.
Aim's ideal supper, like when we make a light meal or whatever. You'll sit there, won't you? I mean, for me, I'm happily have at supper time. Let's say like we missed dinner. Like I'll sit and I'll have I don't know, what do I actually have? Maybe I might make up some sandwiches. Not aim.
I'll make like a stir fry.
Yeah, she'll be there cutting up bloody peppers at 11:30, racking in chopped tomatoes. All the meat that's spare, like if we had a dinner early on. Yes, we had a beef roast dinner. Our team had the best roast dinner. Pork dinner, yeah, roast pork. But if like you had it a bit early, like we did, there's meat left over, and you're hungry by the night time. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but
peppers.
Oh, that's good. I wish I liked it, but I don't like it, so I don't eat it.
My mum's only tiny, literally. I want to say 8.5 stone wet through, and she don't like vegetables. My mum's like not into vegetables. Is she very much? I love them. I can literally eat a bowl of sprouts.
Well, forgetting sprouts, but I was in Lidl yesterday. Not Lidl, sorry. I was in Tesco, and I was picking up the muffins and the sausages. And I'd heard this woman. She was with a child, a daughter, I think it was. And she'd asked somebody, one of the customer service people, what is the most I can claim on a lottery scratch card? I'm sure that's what I heard her say. So I didn't think out of it. Oh, she's had a big win, happy days, fair play to her. And I didn't think anything else of it. I'm in the queue, trying to juggle all these bloody items. So I've got a load of stuff, and I had no basket. Get to the till, I'm paying, and then the woman ends up in the till next to me, like at the next service thing. And she says to the girl, this young girl, she says, I've got a question. I mean, it did make me laugh. I probably shouldn't have laughed. I need to ask you a question. So, okay, so it's about this lottery ticket thing. She said, but have you got a pen and paper? And the girl's like, you what, sorry? She said, I need to ask you a question. Bear in mind she could speak. It wasn't like the lady was hard of hearing or anything or other.
A pen and paper?
Yeah, she said, I need to ask you a question, but first of all, I need a pen and paper to write it down. I was just looking at the girl and this woman. I was like, oh my God. I mean, what an awkward thing to say. I mean, these girls, there was a queue, the length of the shop, and this girl's like trying to keep up with the queue, and then she'd be asked to get a bloody pen and paper, whilst this woman writes down the question, and then she wants the answer, probably writing down on the paper, passing back to her, and explaining to her. I mean, I don't know what happened. Maybe she did write down, I don't know. And I heard the girl say, you what, sorry? She said, I need a pen and paper so I can ask you a question. I didn't hear the response from that. But I don't think...
No, that was such an anticlimax. We're all sitting here like, what happened?
I think, alright, I will make it up as we go along. So the girl gave her a pen and paper, and then the woman started writing down a shopping list and said, right, this is what I need, can you go and find it around the shop for me or so, won't you?
It was obviously a personal question.
Well, it's about a lottery thing, but I don't think maybe she had to spit it out there and then in the shop. Maybe she won 100 grand. We're not getting mugged.
No, she's probably saying like, oh, maybe I've won £1,000.
I don't know.
A Lidl allowed to serve it, mate.
Why can't it be 100,000?
Because Lidl don't have that kind of money on the shop floor.
Hence why she's writing it down.
She's obviously won a lot of money.
I should have asked her for a name and address. I should have offered to write the question down for her.
Camelot.
Yeah. Don't think Camelot even does it anymore. I mean, it's just like owned by Richard Branson or someone, the lottery.
No. I think it's still owned by the same people.
So today I was walking the dog, and this dog I walked for this lady, he's a pain in the arse, like, psycho, he is. You full? I
really am full.
That's not good, you got another sandwich here, another muffin.
Yeah, I can't eat two. Guys, he's made like, I'm not joking. When you're looking at these, I did think you'd put 4 sausages on.
No.
These sausages are huge.
Yeah.
They're massive.
I know. That's what I've done them.
That's just 2 there. So imagine if they was together. Oh, don't you drop mine. Look at that.
That's alright. I mean, you can take your time.
Lee, you're going to eat, honestly, 2 of them.
Damn right I am. I ain't going to waste it. It's the best thing I've had all day. It's the only thing I've had all day.
Thing you've had.
I'm hungry. I'm enjoying it.
I tell you what, I would pay for them.
What, if I made them, you mean?
No.
Oh, the sausages.
They're only sausages. They didn't take a journey to whip up a sausage.
What I mean is I reckon I could sell these outside McDonald's and do better service, better money than what they're doing.
Oh no, Lee, I prefer Mackey's muffins.
I've had Mackey's and I prefer
Don't do it on there, because it'll spurt off near me. You got to do it the other way around.
Another runny egg.
You were like, you one of them ones. There's 2 types of people.
Oh God, there's a few more than that.
Now, there's people who enjoy and get satisfaction who watch on Instagram people getting a knife and cutting into an egg.
Oh, I'm not one of them. I don't watch it.
You like when eggs burst, Lee.
I would hate a dry egg. I made you your first egg for this today. It was all dried and like not very. I could tell you where it running, so I put that in the bin and started again. But these eggs that I do, because they're pouched, I'm crap at fried eggs. I can have them done in like 30 seconds. Once the water's boiling, I only stick them in there for like 30 seconds.
They are nice.
And then whip them out and cut around the
I
edge.
prefer pouched eggs to any kind of egg, I think.
I think it's the best way to get a runny egg. Fried eggs are so hard to get.
Well, I can. But you've got. It's not that hard.
Well, it's a lot of whipping and
But I'm
shaking.
very crap at pouched. You are fantastic at pouched eggs.
Thank you. Well, I was walking this dog anyway today. His name's Max.
Dropped off your juice.
Oh, well, I'll dip in it. That's the whole point. He's called Max. And he's a nightmare. He literally goes for any dog he sees.
No, it's not. He goes for anything he sees. He could think it's a bloody object. It could be a motorbike and he thinks it's a dog.
He's got like a photographic memory, so he knows which houses have dogs in them. So
he used to be an army dog. He's an ex-army dog.
Yeah, so if there's like a house he's been past in the past where a dog has barked at him, he'll start barking as he gets near that house, ready to wind the dog up.
Because he knows from the last time, doesn't he? He's clever like that.
He's clever, just stupid at the same time. So today I'm walking him, and I'm walking down by this farm, and there's past like 2 or 3 people with dogs crossed over the road. And then I'm walking towards this woman, and I think, oh gosh, she's walking a dog. No, she won't walk it, so I didn't know she had a dog, because she was carrying it as a little dog, and she was carrying it under her arm. And I thought, alright, this is a pain, I'll cross over. So I cross over, the woman crosses over, I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Thinking, you know I've crossed over because of the dog, and you got a dog. I'm about to cross back over again. Bear in mind, it's like the third time now.
Should I do it again?
I get this wave. Oh, so I've got my headphones. Oh, who wants to chat now? So I took my headphones out. It was only, well, you know, it's Molly. The woman whose dog it was her granddaughter. Oh. And she had her little dog, and she's like, it's me, it's Molly. I've not seen her in like years. She's like, he's more scared of her than she is of him. And she's got this tiny little dog. And she terrorises him when she takes her round to her nan's. Because I walk the nan's dog for her to help her out. When this little dog's around him in his own house, she pins him down to the ground. And like bosses him about and stuff.
Did she go near Max?
Yeah, she come over and seen him.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, you're alright, how you doing? Because she's been really unwell. She's had like brain tumour for a lot of years.
How is she doing?
I don't know, she didn't tell me. I asked her, I don't think she heard me because the dog was barking. And she goes, she's alright, cowbag to him. He's more scared of her than she is of him. Don't worry about him.
What's the dog like?
Oh, just a little tiny thing.
Aww.
Like little manicured things.
Miniature.
Yeah, tiny thing. But I just thought this person's being really irritating here and crossing back and forth when I'm trying to get across. Just walk the dog out.
No, honestly, if you had to pick between a tiny dog and a massive, huge dog, what would you pick? You know that my favourite dog, like I want a Newfoundland. I'd love a Newfoundland.
Massive, huge dog.
You wouldn't have one of them tiny little baby. You
No,
know.
I hate them. Sorry, I'm not a fan. I love puppies.
The tiny little dogs. I
No.
love them.
It would be an accident waiting to happen, and they would get stood on in this house.
One.
I know you would. I'm just not a fan of. I don't mind them. I'd never hurt one. I'd take one in if we had to. Like
I
one.
would love to call it Pickle.
You're really not going to eat that, are you?
I'm really not.
Yeah.
You know
Can't
what
take
it
you
is? Shall I
anywhere.
tell you the truth? If you give me that later on in the day, I could. But I tend to find, and is anybody else the same? First thing in the morning, that's
It was
a lot.
12.
Yeah, but that's a lot to take, like a lot of bread as well. And I like my muffins soft. Instead of toasted, I like them microwaved. I like them a bit fluffy.
What I was watching last night and Mum went to bed.
I was watching live animals. Like live penguins and
We need to get a life, me and you do. We was there for ages watching it, weren't we?
Yeah, we were switching from one to another, and it was like live pandas and watching them what they was doing, like on live cam. It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah. I
'Cause
was like, hey,
the
find
penguins-
the sharks, find the penguins. We was going through all these different animals.
the penguins, though, are so funny. Like, I actually didn't realise just how entertaining penguins are. The way they just walk around and they move their... what do you call them? Wings? Flippers?
Fins, wings, I don't know.
Not flippers. What are flippers again?
On a seal.
Flippers? You sure a flipper even exists? Isn't that a...
I know, I've got a flipper. It's like a flipper.
Isn't it a shoe?
And there's a film years ago, it was called Flipper. And
That was a dolphin.
There you go.
Flipper the dolphin.
Yeah, because they have flippers on them. Like
I
that.
thought it's because they flip around.
I'm not a mammal
I
expert, I really
don't
don't
think
know.
they call them flippers.
There's somebody here watching right now from London Aquarium thinking, what are you two idiots on about?
I think a flipper is like a flip in the air. I think so.
Flipping, dipping, who knows?
I think that it's called a fin and it's called a tail.
I don't know.
Hang on, aren't flippers what you put on your feet?
Yeah, you
and
put
go
them on,
swimming?
yeah, but then you got flippers like the dolphins and the seals.
Oh,
Well,
right.
I'll have to research this in between videos and we'll update everyone later on what we
No,
found
I
out.
just think it's alright. I'm looking at Lee's muffin sauce and he's mixed his egg yolk in with the ketchup. It's a bit disgusting. To be fair, I've got problems with that.
Well,
I can't understand how people choose red over brown sauce with bacon.
I can't understand how you choose brown over red.
It's funny though, in America, people pass the brown sauce. This is my favourite brown sauce, HP. And in America, they have this as like a more of a like a accompaniment to barbecue meat.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
We have barbecue sauce for that.
You can actually like it gives you cooking instructions. It's meant to be good with cottage pie.
I don't.
It gives you gravy, some punch, apparently.
I've never had brown sauce as in like on a sandwich. I've had it on my finger. When like a Mediterranean sandwich, it's on my finger. Oh, let's clean that off. I lick it. Like, I can understand why it's like tangy.
If you like barbecue sauce, you'll probably like that.
But red is my go-to sauce.
Great on sausages and bacon sandwiches. Try on jacket potatoes or beans. Now, I do like brown sauce with beans. Bit of a thing, you put a bit of butter in your beans, bit of brown sauce. So delicious. Casseroles and stews.
After the penguin, so last night we watched Wales.
Spicy flavour.
Wales in a...
Oh, yeah. Wonder where that was. I mean, like, these things are enormous. No word of a lie. And there was just there. And I think, even though it was still through a screen, the fact that you knew it was live. I'll tell you what I do watch as well. I don't know why, because nothing necessarily happens. Live webcam in different places.
What are you going to say then?
You know, like live in Torquay Harbour or...
Oh, you do watch that?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, one night I was watching live on Weymouth Harbour, just because I like the sound of the waves and whatever, and I was just being curious. This is about 2 in the morning, I showed you. There was just some bloke with a torch wandering around the street.
I'm trying to do a body probably. One day you might find someone being killed on there.
But you know what's scary is this is what brought me to think. I wonder how many things are caught on security cameras. So, question. Have you ever, on your security camera, your Ring doorbell camera, or any kind of camera that you have set up CCTV-wise, what is the weirdest thing that you have seen on your CCTV cameras or Ring doorbells? Because there are some dangerous stories out there.
Well, I watched... that's what was freaking me out a few weeks ago. So we had someone try to break in here about 2 or 3 months ago into the shed or whatever it was.
Idiot.
Yeah, and that was a long time ago now. But after that, I was on TikTok and they'd be showing like break-ins and idiots nicking stuff in broad daylight.
They kind of went on some mad bender of watching. I don't know. He went security crazy, didn't you? He was like standing up. So to the left of me is our window. So above directly is our bedroom. Lee was just like this all night long, out the window at 2 in the morning. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I heard something.
I just watched a clip on TikTok or something, someone trying to break in someone's house, and they'd catch it on their Ring doorbell, and you'd see, like, in the middle of the night, it's all dark. If you've ever seen a Ring doorbell video, you know it's
it's horrible.
It's like black and white, and they capture people just walking up to the door, trying the door handle, or trying to, like, break in, not realising they're being filmed on a thing. And then the next day, like, whoever it is whose house it is, they might post it on social media. If you see these people. And I was watching these things, like a couple, I was just trying to break into a house, middle of the night. People didn't know it was even happening. And it freaked me the hell out after what had happened to us.
You kind of tortured yourself with this, like.
Wound me up.
You kind of just couldn't stop watching break-ins.
It is a horror. You might do it innocently. Well, it's not innocent, like breaking in. You might think, right, I want to nick something, I need some money, feed me habit or whatever, pay off my debt to my granddad. And you might want to go and nick a TV, and that's all you want to do. You don't want to hurt anyone, just get the TV, get out of there and quietly. But the way it makes you feel after, like they all wanted out of our shed was a bike, which ain't in there anymore, we've moved them.
We was frightened.
Yeah, no, they weren't even getting in the house, they was getting in the bloody shed. We just thought someone's wandering around your garden in the middle of the night, trying to take stuff of yours.
No, that was...
Freaks you out.
It was awful. It's alright, I'm putting that there.
Can I have that?
No.
No, didn't think so.
Unless you want it with brown sauce on, go ahead.
I'm alright. I really enjoyed them, and if I do say so myself.
No, it was absolutely bossing, as they say around here. But, no, if you have got any stories, I mean, it doesn't have to be horror stories, you know. Sometimes just weird things happen on these cameras and video, like Ring doorbells. But my daughter's friend, who lives not far away, they actually had that situation. They caught their burglar on a Ring doorbell. And also, it's other people as well. It's like these, I don't know what it is, but apparently it's like these women that go around and they're like, oh, excuse me, love, have you got any jobs you need doing? And they try and come in and break into your house, and it's just like...
Some right bastards about. I seen one, it was this, they were English. Oh, bloody hell. They're in England, but they were English. And this woman was filming this bloke, and these two blokes had gone to her flat, she was there with her husband, and they were saying, look, we need to search your property, pretend to be police. They'd, basically, you could buy these outfits off eBay. It was like Halloween costumes for police. And they turn up in these outfits, and then they'd gone in there, and I don't know if she was actually selling drugs, but they'd gone in there and took some drugs, pretend they were the police. I've got a warrant, got to search the property. Took these drugs, and then this woman was filming them as they're walking down the stairs because she realised they weren't real police. And I might be wrong about the drugs part. They came and took some, and she was filming them all the way back to the car. Brave woman, on her own. She followed for like 3 or 4 streets. 2 grown-ass men, probably in the mid-20s. Her husband had stayed behind in the bloody flat. He weren't going to mess around. And she followed them the whole way of the phone, filming them. They could have easily turned around and took the phone and throw God knows what.
Well, there was one as well, and it was an Amazon delivery guy.
Oh, I wish that, didn't we?
And, I mean, he looked like an Amazon delivery guy. He had an Amazon package. He had the whole gear on and everything. Went in and I think it was an Indian family in Birmingham.
Yeah. No, it was they were Chinese, I think.
Yes,
the
sorry.
nail shop, didn't they?
Yeah. And literally, they just hit it. He went in and attacked the mom, the daughter, and the sister. Just attacked her. I mean, like, dislocated her whole jaw. Her mum was in intensive care, and he just went in.
Yeah.
And he only took, like, the big VCR.
Well, not VCR, whatever it was. It just took like a box.
Well, it was like a big black box that you'd have. Like it was like a big thing, whether it was a skybox, I don't know.
You seen him open the door, because I think they showed it on security camera, so he just smashed the woman straight in the face.
So imagine, like, I'm the guy, he ran at her, boof, and she just clean knocked out the woman, the man's mum who lived there. She was an elderly lady. He just smacked her clean out.
And then there's like a daughter, I think it was. She come downstairs, seen her.
He ran and thumped her.
Seeing her family being hurt, and then she tried to do something.
That was awful.
Weren't nice to see at all.
It was awful. And this is what I mean. Like, you just don't know anymore who you can trust knocking your front door. Because ours was in broad daylight, wasn't it? It was 7:30 in the morning. It was bright. Not like nowadays, because it's obviously winter time. It was just coming into autumn. Night before, realised that he couldn't get in the dark. Yeah. Come back the next morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and there he was. And the little shit just decided to walk down our driveway. By the time we'd unlocked all we got bolts and everything and padlocks on ours anyway, but he couldn't get in the shed.
No, you ain't getting into our house. So that is us and like 5 lots of neighbours hearing you because of the amount of alarms that are on our doors and windows now. But at the time, there wasn't any of that. But now we've got these like spotlights, and they're on all the time in the garden. And it's good because you can always see if something's happening out there. But at the same time, I get freaked out the idea of looking out the window
and seeing
there's somebody blocking me back garden, because it does freak you out.
These kind of doctored our fencing and doctored our gates.
Yeah, let's not give away the tips in case anyone tries breaking off here.
Well, they won't do, because they'd physically rip themselves apart. Like.
Yeah, you would do.
You go anywhere near our fencing, he's put glass in, nails, screws, everything.
Yeah, getting over there.
I'm worried, I'll be honest, about the cats.
No, because I put a hazard sign on and said, "Cats, stay away."
I did worry, but at the end of the day,
they ain't daft cats at him. They'll see it like, no, not for me. And just
have you seen
away.
The cats on TikTok? So with the dog, and the people who own them put all these obstacles in the way, like literally like that close together. So you got like a skittle, a bottle of pop, a can, and the cat just gently moves it. The dog's just like boof. My love, can you imagine? But the cat just gently moves its way through, and he toddles off into the next room, and I'm like, wow, that is skill.
They are. I mean, our cats, when I was younger, they used to door, a bedroom door to open. Only about that wide, they have bedroom doors, that thick rather. They could walk along a bedroom door, just sit on the top of it. Yeah, no, you open that door then, they just sit on the top of it. Chloe and CJ.
I'll tell you what's clever about Barney. So, my mum's got like this wire that my mum's always doing something with her hair, and what's that thing she does with the brush? She's got like this curling thing.
Hair product.
She's got like this curling thing, and basically the wire will run from the extension to her where she's doing her hair. But Barney, I think it's so good. So obviously he's got 4 legs, paws. He'll go like step over the wire at once, and then his back legs. He knows at what point.
Yeah. He's very athletic, our Barney.
No, but like, how good is it that he knows when to lift his back legs to get over that wire?
He's very intelligent. He could be in the dog's Cirque du Soleil if they ever create one. I'd put him in for it. Elsie and Doris, no chance. Milo wouldn't have he'd be like the bear that they bring out of the circus, just roll over.
Elsie and Doris are not normal. They're like 2 naughty teenagers, aren't they?
They're still like that teenager
Doris
age.
is an absolute bitch.
Yeah,
like
that's dog.
Yeah, she loves me. However, she does not let anybody go near me.
Let's calm down a bit.
It's only because like I've been away at the room a bit more, and then If my lad walks over to the room, just generally from there to there, she runs and tries to attack him.
Yeah, she needs putting in her place. But in that note, and we got to go because we've got to clean up and get another video done yet.
I can't be bothered with another one today.
Well, that ain't my fault. We've got our lovely mate coming to stay, so we've got to go do our recording now because we're busy all weekend.
Yeah.
We'd normally record on a weekend, guys, but we've done this weekend just gone. We'd normally record next weekend.
Claire's
but
coming.
we've got Claire here from Friday to Sunday, so there's no time to record. So we're getting 2 done today, possibly, unless we do one tomorrow. And that's it. Then 2 today then, and then we're done till the weekend.
I wish we could just do videos without food sometimes. And I know...
We could do. I keep saying to you, when you get ready for a live, we'll do a video before, but you never want to.
I would just love to do, this afternoon, like a bit of a podcasty type video. Right, I mean, we could do it, but it'd be so cool to just do one with a cup of tea and talk away. I think that'd be really, really fun to do.
Right, we'll see what happens.
Because it's always about food.
Yeah, that's aim. You make it sound really daft, and that's in the name of the channel. It's a mukbang channel.
I know, but I like to talk more than eat. Well, I don't. That's not true, evidently, but I just genuinely like to talk more.
Right then, let's hope no one's watching at this point. Guys, see you later. Say bye, Aim.
Bye, Aim.
Right.